Okay, this is a quick tip for you how to use your GDC to solve questions involving trapezoidal rule where the y values are not given to you, which by the way is very rare in the IB exams. You will generally get the y values also. So let's quickly get started. We have this formula as per your formula booklet. So what we need to do is we need to find out y0, y1, y2, yn corresponding to these h values. Now here it is given, we'll be solving the A part here. So you can see that it's mentioned 4 subintervals. So when I say 4 subintervals, I just need to find out the value of h and then the corresponding x and y values. So what is h over here? H is 4 minus, which is my lower limit is 2, which is upon n. N is 4. So this is 1 by 2. Yes, this is 1 by 2, or I may call it as 0.5. Now my x values will start from 2 and it will take steps of 0.5. So I don't need to write so much over here, or I don't need to make any table of sorts. I will do everything in the GDC. So I will just go to the statistics list 1 and list 2. So in the list 1, I will just input all my x values. So I'll start with 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and then the last value is 4. Now I can just find out the corresponding value. The formula is 2 upon root of x. So I'll just go to list 2. I will just have to put 2 divided by square root of, instead of the variable, I will just choose this list. So I can just put shift list 1. Now I think you need to put this in brackets. I have not tried without the parentheses. You can just try that as well, but I'm just doing that just in case to avoid any error. Okay, so now these are the values. So this is my y0, y1, and so on. Now you can see over here that this y0 and yn, they are multiplied by 1 and this is multiplied by 2. So I can just quickly find out this entire sum by using the GDC. The only thing that I need to do here is I can treat them like frequency. So let's say because I need to multiply this with 1. So I'll take the first and last frequency as 1. It's actually not a frequency, but I'm just using it like frequency so that I can just simply use the statistics function. So what I need now is I need to multiply this column list 2 into list 3, and that will give me this entire bracket. And then now all I need to do is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into this sum of this. So how do I get the sum of this? I can just do the statistics summation x. I can use that. So let's set up the calculator for that. So let's say calc. Now I want one variable, but I need to just set it up. So let's say x variable list, this will be list 2. And my frequency will be list 3. So this is my list 3. And I just need summation x. So I will just exit. And one variable, I will use this summation x. So summation x is my integral over here from 2 to 4 y dx will be equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, because 1 by 2 as per the formula h is 1 by 2, into the sum that you have is 9.3915267. And then you can just go to run matrix and do the calculation. So I will just do this. You can get the summation over here as well, but I will just simply type it. So this is 9.3915267 divided by 4. That's my answer. Let me round it off. They haven't mentioned what accuracy they need. So let's take 4 decimal places here right now, but or you can just take 3 SF as a general rule, but I'm just taking 4 SF here, 4 decimal places rather. So 2.3479. So minimum of writing here, maximum work is done by the GDC. You could have also got this value also directly. So you could just take variables. You can go to stat, go to x, and I need summation x here. So summation x divided by 4. So I can do it this way also directly. And that's the same answer. So the thing is, as I told earlier, that these type of questions are rare in the IB exam. you generally get questions like which are directly giving you the y values. Like for example, over here, the y values are directly given. Here also, if you see another question, the y values are directly given to you. So you won't have to really find out the y values, and it's quite simple. Like you can see, this is just 2 marks, this is just 3 marks. But just case if it all you happen to have, like now if you just see this question, the values won't be so complicated as in this question which I just solved. You can see that over here, this is a part, I think the first part of this, which is this function is what I'm going to use. So using trapezoidal rule with this curved part, which is the quadratic function. So you can take how many intervals they have mentioned. The interval width is 1. So they have already given you the h. So you will have how many? 5 intervals here. Actually 4. So from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can just see that you can directly get this bracket. Now this is the mark scheme. As you can see that you can directly get the answer. You can directly write the answer also. All these marks are implied. So you need not really find out the corresponding y values. You can do all the working in the calculator, or you may write it down in the table if that is what suits you. So you can directly get the answer. So this bracket, I can just directly get it by inputting values in the table like this. Though these are not too many, so even if you write it by hand and do it, it won't take much time. And these are like these values are, I think these are exact values. Like in our case, we could not get exact values because it was square root of x and those values are not perfect squares. So yeah, it can be helpful, though even if you don't know, it's not a thing which will stop you from solving such questions.